It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for Spider-Man fans, as we have got the name for Spider-Man 4, and there's a lot of stuff hidden just within this announcement poster alone, so let's talk about it. As always, most of this is just a theory, and theory can only take you so far, so you have been warned. And a quick spoiler warning in case I am right about anything in this video. In case you've been living under a rock for the past few hours, the title for Spider-Man 4 was announced at CinemaCon, and it is Spider-Man Brand New Day. And the logo is very different, but also very cool. We can see that the Spider-Man logo is written in the classic comic font, making it truly feel like a Spider-Man movie, and a lot like how the font is written in the animated shows. And the subtitles are in the old font styles of the previous titles. This is most likely just a cool design choice, but it does show us that this is a new journey for Peter, but there is still hints of the old one there. Brand New Day is also the name of an actual comic book storyline, and this takes place after the highly infamous One More Day storyline, which No Way Home was loosely based off. In the One More Day storyline, Peter's life gets royally screwed up after he outs himself during Civil War, and as a result his enemies shoot Aunt May, and she's basically about to die. And for some reason, all of the geniuses of this universe can't remove a bullet wound, so Peter has no option but to turn to Mephisto for help. And Mephisto offers to save May and to make everyone forget that he is Spider-Man for the price of his marriage with MJ. And for some reason, Peter Doofus Parker accepts, and his life just hits a whole reset. Sound familiar? Yep, that's basically the plot of No Way Home, except in No Way Home it was Doctor Strange instead of Mephisto, and Peter didn't have to trade his relationship with MJ for Aunt May's revival. Yeah. But then in the Brand New Day storyline, Peter isn't Spider-Maning anymore, and this gives J. Jonah Jameson a heart attack for some reason. And so Peter starts swinging again so that J. Jonah can recover. MJ in this also masquerades as Jackpot, also a hero, but she doesn't seem to remember their marriage, but she does know that they had a relationship in the past. And Peter also fights the Menace. No joke, that's literally the name.
Serious?
And the Menace is in fact Lily Hollister, aka Harry Osborn's girlfriend. Now this movie most likely won't completely adapt this storyline since they need to introduce a Harry Osborn, but since Peter has already had a run-in with Norman, it makes things very complicated. However, it could be Ned's girlfriend who is the main antagonist of this movie. Sadie Sink has also been cast in this movie, and I mean Ned has arguably the most insane riz known to any man possible.
I might have a mint.
So she could play Lily, but they're probably trying to move away from the main people in the Home trilogy, so she could play a new character. People are saying that she's playing Jean Grey since the Mutant Saga is next and it would be cool to introduce mutants. But part of Sony's deal with Marvel is to use one MCU character in the movie, and unless Jean is introduced in Doomsday, it seems very unlikely she's playing Jean. She could also play Mary Jane as opposed to Michelle Jones, but this is all based off just the hair color, and she could very much just dye her hair and play Gwen. We won't know until the trailer drops either later this year or early next year, but I am very excited for this generational run of absolutely amazing movies coming out over the next few years, and anyone who said that the MCU was done and dead can shut their mouths now, and do comment below your thoughts and subscribe whilst you're there.